Hello, Gigi from Tiger Team Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke the other day. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, I'm actually going to give you free tips in this video that you could go right ahead and apply to your site. First thing I want to talk about today is content. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through your homepage to see about how many words of content you guys kind of have on your page. And I'm going to say you guys probably have about 500 to 600 words of content on here, and that may be a slight overestimate, but that's okay. And Google's really looking for about 1,500 words. The reason that they want so much really is for 2 reasons. Number one, the more content you have, the higher Google is going to rank you. But the other reason is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. And the keywords are what really bring the visitors to your site. So I've put in as an example roofing Fort Lauderdale, Florida here. This is a good one for bringing in new customers, really, yeah. But it's also one that brings in a lot of volume, period. But this is what new customers would search. So it's a service that you offer in an area that you offer it. So the first thing they're going to find is these ads at the top. Companies are just paying to be seen first to bring in new customers. After that, we're going to find this map section. Top 3 companies show up in this preview screen. That's all based on citations for this part. And that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor. Next up, we run into our organic section. This is where we start to see the companies show up with their websites. It's kind of what we originally searched. You're going to get 10 results that show up per page. These don't show up random. They all show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. We now know 2 parts of that have to do with content and keywords. So we can rank these according to our phrase, roofing Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So number 1 goes to Allied Roofing, 2 goes to Paul Bainge, 3 goes to bestroofing.net, 4 goes to you guys, Tiger Team Roofing. So it's a pretty close contest between you top 4 here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to next go show you your site and how it's performing. So I took your site, tigerteamroofing.com, put it into my program errors here that I use. And what it tells me is that, first off, you guys are using your headers, so that's a good thing. So we have your business name, Tiger Team Roofing, as well as a few keywords, roofing Fort Lauderdale, repair and replacement, which is a good thing. This helps Google find you a little easier. We dig into the numbers a little bit, 75 referring domains, sending you back almost 700 links to your page. All this means is that there's 75 websites or domains, that you guys have 677 links on those 75 pages. That people click those, it brings them directly back to Tiger Team Roofing. Next up, you have 430 keywords or key phrases. These are what really bring you the customers and the visitors, I should say, to your site. And these are like what we put in, roofing Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And these right now are bringing you 213 visitors to your site per month. So what I want to do next is look at some of the keywords and just kind of see where your traffic's coming from. First thing we see is your name, Tiger Team Roofing. 200 people do search this exactly like that, and you guys are number 1 for that. So position refers to that top 10 we talked about, the 10 results per page. So for every page has 10 results. So if you want to be on the first page, you got to be in the top 10. And we'll kind of go down and talk about that a little more. So you guys are number 1 for that, which is the best you can do. It's going to give you the highest percentage of that 200 volume. So people who search you by name, though, they know who you are. It's going to be a lot of referrals, probably people who saw your sign as well. You also want to bring in the new customers, which is like this. Roofing Fort Lauderdale is going to do. 200 will do search that. And this one, you guys are number 4. So top 5, really good, still on that first page. Roofing Fort Lauderdale, let's see, that one, I believe, is the exact same. Sometimes there's a typo or something different. Roofing Company Fort Lauderdale, so slight difference. 150, number 4. Roofers in Broward County, so 100, number 4. Roof Repairs Fort Lauderdale, 100, number 5. Roofing Fort Lauderdale, 80, number 3. So pretty good, guys. You're in the top 5 really for these top 8 to 10 keywords. And that's going to bring you a good amount of volume and a pretty good percentage of the overall search. I'm going to quickly just check out Allied Roofing. Like I said, you guys were all pretty close. We see here they got their name up here as well with some keywords. 171 referring domains, over 1,000 links back to their page, almost 2,000. 471 keywords, 225 visitors. That you guys have was at 213. So very close, right? Let's just see how they're doing with some of their key phrases and keywords. So here we go. They got Roofing Fort Lauderdale. 200 people do search it. They're number one. Roofing Fort Lauderdale 150, number one. Allied Roofing and Sheet Metal, so their own name. Allied Roofing Fort Lauderdale, again, their own name. 130, 1. Roofing Company Fort Lauderdale 150, so number 6, a little further back on that one. Residential Roofing Fort Lauderdale 40 more, number 1. Roofing Fort Lauderdale, Florida 60, number 2. We could keep going, but like I said, I want to keep this short. But a lot of number 1s, but they're all in the top 10, and they do have this 1-6 here to talk about as well. But for a lot of these really good phrases, you can see that are ranked, I would say, arguably a little bit ahead of you on a few of them. A couple, just like a spot or two, and that's what's probably making the difference in volume from what they kind of have and what you guys have. But guys, fear not. I know it's close, but we could blow them out of the water. We could just really add another 100 easily with a couple of good keywords. We'll add a couple they don't even have. And definitely we wouldn't be that hard to get ahead of them and jump you guys from number 4 to number 1. So guys, like I said, what would the difference be for your company even getting a couple extra jobs a month off those, 100 visitors or so? Maybe it's 2, 3, 4, depending on what your ratios are for closing. You guys, I'll follow up with you in a couple days just to find out what you thought of the video. But thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great day.